Live. You're live, it says.
I mean, shit.
Hey.
It
Your excuse.
says it's live, don't mean nothing. Let's see.
From City.
Okay. Yeah, that don't mean shit either. SVG.
Okay, we're at the cross-examination of Lotta Heart.
Sure. Give me a moment. I'm signing in. Not signing in. I want to check my wish list and see what's on sale on Steam this week. Even though, again, I'm not planning on getting anything. I just want to check, save my money. I'm still saving for our trip.
Yeah, I was about to say, bear in mind, babe, I am willing to get you a game that's on sale.
Which I appreciate. Because what have I got you so far? I got you a really cool T-shirt. I bought you games up the wazoo, but that's not. Hopefully, if I win this fucking rush, you'll get a $20 iTunes gift card. So.
Yeah.
I better win this rush, goddammit. Madonna's out for blood. Just like in real life. Damn right. Anyway, let's go through my wish list. Because there's plenty of
shit. For blood and gun control.
I mean, damn right, as we should be. Don't need assault weapons, but I'm not gonna get into that because I'm sure some right-wing gun fanatic's gonna come in here and be like, you two faggots and talk about blah, 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 blah.
In my home state, in Appleton, apparently there was a threat of a kid bringing a AR-15 to school.
Or school, or school in general?
To school.
Oh.
It disappeared. Said kid turned up at school. Well, I think they were just sort of like out and about. And we're kind of just skipping school because bullying and shit, didn't want to deal with school. But they then went to class like, fuck it, I'll go for at least part of the day. And don't know what happened with said gun, but the kid didn't actually bring it to school, which is probably better.
Yeah,
probably for the best.
Definitely, yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, that's still very disconcerting.
Might buy this for myself right now. Not right now. Maybe I'll wait a couple to see how long is it on sale for.
I've also found out that a lot of the shootings in the Midwest and other areas around, apparently, Wisconsin and Michigan, all places like that. All of the places like that. Yeah, they're the places where gun control is pretty limited and all that good stuff. I understand that at least here in Wisconsin, there are bears. There are black bears. There are occasionally brown bears too, I think. But I've actually seen black bears around, and they are not good. People sometimes need a bear rifle. But that's kind of the limit. People are more likely to commit suicide by their guns and use them successfully against a home invader.
Give me a second. I'm going to comment on this lovely bit of info. Just give me a...
Well, you know.
Just give me a second.
People are also more likely to injure themselves trying to stop a home invasion than stop a home invasion.
This was all very fascinating, very nice, blah, 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 blah. But we're also doing a stream, and we're supposed to be playing a game, so...
Let's play the game!
Who cares?
Nice use of a sound clip, babe.
Thanks.
We need an actual fucking soundboard.
That's your job,
for Christmas, I am getting a microphone, a Blue Yeti for myself.
Oh, great. You're going to sound even better, and I'm still going to sound like shit.
Babe, you could literally just use a fucking voice memo.
I don't want to do that. That's too much work. Besides, I've got my microphone or headphones, which work fine. I just don't feel like using them right now.
Well, babe, you need to record your audio on your end.
No, no,
Yes, yes.
no, too much work.
Lazy ass?
Yes, you love my lazy ass.
You're lucky I do.
Run, lover, gonna jam it to the wheel, baby. Run for cover, gonna tell you little bit. A two-time mother, tell me why am I?
I'm plugging in my laptop.
It's a good song. It's from Dead or Alive. You know, the people you probably you all watching this probably remember for that one song that they're really known for. You know, you spin me right now, baby, right now. They did a bunch of other songs too, and although once the career started to fade in the late 90s, early 2000s, they really were only popular in Japan and moved there pretty much exclusively, as two of their later albums, including their final album, were only released in Japan. And I've only got an international release in 2016 after Pete Burns died, and the whole giant collection of all their albums was released worldwide. But there's lots of good songs, including this one that happens to be my favorite now, Dead or Alive song called Hit and Run Lover from their very last album. I've shown it to him before. You liked it. I showed it to you on the trip to Tennessee.
Yeah, I have it on my Existence Inspiration playlist of all things.
Yeah, it's a good song. It's just tell me why am I surprised? Why am I so proud?
Anyways, we're doing that cross-examination of Lotta Hart.
Yeah. I have to find it. What's going on in here? Wild lady. Blah 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 blah.
Anyway, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer.
No, Statistica, that right. Shooting stars. Blah 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 blah. Were you really looking at that boat? Nope. Wait, did we? Yeah, we already did the Gordy bit. Gordy. No, wait. No, we haven't. I'm not a researcher. Okay. Have we already done the testimony, or am I reading the testimony?
You could read the testimony again just as a refresher.
Oh no, well, we've already done you must cross the dam and a witness. Okay.
Yeah.
Shush. When I heard the bang, okay. Go to when I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake and then present the Gordy article.
Present the Gordy article when I heard the bang?
Yes. I looked straight out at when I heard the bang, I looked straight out at or whatever she says.
All right. Objection. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat?
What? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It's the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it. Like how this is the one accent. You know, normally I do accents for these games, but halfway through I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to do it in a cute voice. Like how Lotta is the only voice I consistently know how to do because I'm Southern. It's like, I know how to be Southern stereotype. Surprised you can't do, oh, golly, gee, bitcha, oh, look about that cheese, oh, goody, golly. Like how I can do it better than you can, but...
I have to say, because of where you are in the South, you actually speak with a rather Eastern General American accent, which
I think that comes from
a Southern accent of all.
I think that comes from, well, firstly, growing up in Florida, which is basically 17, you know, it's in the South, but I'm more Cuban.
Florida is the least southern of the southern states.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's more part of Cuba than anything at this point, and that's how it was when I was growing up as well. So I know people laugh and they're like, "Oh, that's stereotypical." I'm like, no, the part of Florida I grew up in, which was a very nice part, mind you, had a lot of just Spanish and Cuban influences in it. I know how to make a mean Cuban sandwich if I wanted to. It's a good place. But yeah, no, growing up in that sort of area and then moving here, the Southern is there if I want it to be, but it's not like, oh, golly gee, I can't wait to go kiss my sister Brunhilde, or whatever the fuck. I don't know how all those Southern, whatever. Anyway.
I had a pastor from near Tallahassee, actually.
Yeah.
He spoke like a Midwesterner because he'd been there for as long as I've been alive. He's been here in Wisconsin for as long as I've been alive, but
Wow, he's been in Wisconsin for 80 years.
Wow, okay.
I love it.
Anyways, let's continue this.
Do we have to? Anyway,
I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal.
that wasn't that wasn't a line. You just saying that to me. That wasn't even a line. He's just criticizing me now. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that?
You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought.
I don't really know how to do it. I just
Order. Order in my court. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Lots of ellipses. Well?
Why am I surprised you're a hit and run lover? Tell me why. Oh yeah, I guess I have a line. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart? Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just. I thought, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching the boat. Till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
Oh, hey, you got the photograph. You got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo in. Object, devil voice. Witness. That's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. I don't mind doing this voice because I only have to do it for this case. Like, normally I don't mind because, like, Maya, I'm going to be doing until the end of the third game. And if we ever come around to it back in the sixth game, because she does 1 through 3, and then she doesn't show up again until the sixth game in the series. So, yeah. The fourth and fifth games are basically taken over of not Phoenix by Apollo and the orange-haired girl. I don't care if the Ace Attorney fandom gets running. I don't remember her, and I don't care about her.
Let's just call her Daphne, because that sounds like a Daphne character.
But it's not a Daphne. She's like this technical genius. She's got this little necklace thing that talks because it's kind of like a mini AI thing. I like how I remember the mini AI. I remember the mini AI thing more than I remember her. Granted, she only shows up after the fifth game. She just shows up in the fifth game. Apollo starts off in the fourth game, and he's already really cute, so I already know him better. Then, although Apollo is still not as cute as episode 4, game 4, Phoenix, because he loses his license and he becomes sort of a hobo, but he's a really hot hobo. He's got a 5 o'clock shadow, and it's like
I've seen the pictures.
Phoenix just becomes like a big daddy, and it's just like, oh, hi, Phoenix. I can help you with your case, Phoenix. I didn't care about you before, but I do now. And then there's Trucy, and she's fun, I guess. Anyway, but that's for the next trilogy. We still got to finish this first fucking game, and we've got this.
Yeah, I know. We have 2 trilogies to go through.
I know, but really, I could say it's fun, and it's like it only gets crazier from here. But you don't know how this episode plays out, and I was gonna say like it only gets crazier from here. I'm just gonna tell you now because you don't believe me, Angels. Later in this episode, we are going to be cross-examining a parrot.
Didn't we do that in the Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton game?
Wait, was it a parrot? All I know is in this game we'll be cross-examining some sort of bird. So,
okay.
Be ready for that. Yeah, the first game is already... Yeah, they started out with crazy shit from the first game on. Hell, at one point during the fourth game, well, no, sorry, not the fourth game, the fifth game, it's a downloadable content case. You cross-examine a giant killer whale. Because the whale is the one that's being on trial for murder.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's one of the really, really crazy cases.
Okay.
But I don't think we'll get to do that unless, well, I don't know, they might have Bobbert might have emulators for 4, 5, and 6, but we'll have
Oh,
to
I'm
talk
pretty
about
sure I
it.
have. I think I have at least Apollo Justice.
Well, that's 4, but that was like DS era. 5 and 6 were 3DS era, and those weren't made on like physical copies. Those are exclusive only to like the DS store.
Okay.
And it's been like 5, 6 years plus, and they're still both like $30 each. So
We'll see where we are with that.
we got this trilogy to go with for now, and we
We
still
have
got
this
one
stuff on
more,
DS.
and we still have which is something I guess. Even I've actually never played the 6th game fully. I played big parts of it. I never was able to like get through it.
Oh.
I've fully done 1 through 5 and one of the spin-off games, which was focused specifically on Miles. So there's 2 games that spin-offs that focus on Miles, but the second one was Japan only. Although people have released on the internets and webs, because people get shit done, there is a complete English translation for the entire game. So you could technically play the game and then like read along with it and play that as it for that.
That's real cool.
Yeah. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? Shut my what?
What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second.
She even had a photograph to prove it.
But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting.
That's why she's going to enlarge the photo. She said, it'll drop. I'm going to try to do Gumshoe impersonating.
An
It'll drop,
impersonation of an impersonation.
it'll drop the quality, you might, but it should let us see who's who. I don't even know what that was. That wasn't English.
She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement?
Yes.
Miss Hart, look at this photograph.
Look
at this photograph.
God, I hate that. You can't say those exact.
I
You can't
know.
say those words now without thinking of that. I am not surprised you're a hit and run. I'm just listening to this on repeat. Baby, run for cover. Everybody who ever watches this, if we ever become famous and they just are like watching this and way back, I mean, by this, I hope it happens. I'm just saying for our future fans or anybody who comes across this, listen to this song. It's just really cool. Just look up Dead or Alive, Hit and Run Lover. It's just a good song.
It
The
is a
music
good
video
song.
is pretty cool too. It's very like late 90s, early 2000s, like.
It is.
Very that. And that was like, again, I love Pete Burns to death. I don't approve of all the work he had done on himself, especially towards the end, because, I mean, if you go back and see like 2005, 2006, by the time he was like doing Big Brother and stuff, and then even later than that, it was much overdone to me personally, but I know
like
he
an
was his
overdone
body.
chair.
It was his body. He was able to do what he wanted. It was, I mean, I think he and Cher and other people have said it's sort of the same thing. If I feel like putting tits on my back, I want to. It's nobody's business but my own. And that's perfectly fine. It's your business to rule. I just personally didn't like his later years. I think from the beginning when it was just Pete Burns, yeah, I loved it. Even around in this time with this, if you look at this music video and go back and forth between the Hidden Red Lover and like Spin Me Around, you can clearly see there's a difference. But I like that. Like 19 is like that area of like him getting work done in that specific area to me was like perfect. Like just enough. It's like man, woman, androgyny as well as I like that look he had too. It was very like black and white and the black hair, and I liked the way his face. I don't know. I just like that was perfect for me. So I was sad that he went overboard, but I understand why he did. I feel bad that it happened.
Yeah.
Like how this has become the Pete Burns tribute, Dead or Alive tribute show. we really should need to get back on our podcast, but the problem is we don't have anything new to really review. Because we like Dragula, and Dragula's over with. I'm saying it again. Congrats, Land Insider, bitch. Yes. Anyway,
honestly,
I don't know what else we can. I guess we could just really, if we want to do it, we can quickly run through UK.
Yeah.
Because now that it's all over, we can just go go by we could probably do 2-3 episodes because there's only 10 episodes, so we could probably do 2-3 episodes in an episode and do a short maybe 45 minute episode. Probably even shorter once we get to less queens.
True. I was actually thinking we could restart the Blossoms and Smith show and then do that in the hiatuses where we aren't doing something in 2K's Dragcast.
Wouldn't that be weird, though, just doing 2 different podcasts, but it's the same people? Do people usually do that?
Some people do, yeah.
Okay. See, but I'm not Blossoms anymore.
I know.
Well, just B and Smith. Because, B and Puppy works.
Yeah.
B and Smith. Yeah, I like that. Okay, moving on. We got that figured out.
Anyway. You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Let's see. Yeah, I did.
Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Evil voice. Because it does not exist. What are you talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in the court in the first place, you old fool. Oh boy. More of Mr. Von Karma's lovely...
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Oh shit.
Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
Objection. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied.
Ooh.
Witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Love the judge finally getting a backbone for 5 seconds. Here it is. Ignore me. Already knows.
We still cannot see who is firing this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Anyway, happy now, Mr. Wright?
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it has done to any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination...
It's over! Obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. This was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course, except the statements of the witnesses.
It's time to...
Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do?
It's time to object to the enlargement.
Okay. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Do you know what about this photo is strange?
There's nothing.
I love when I can turn into Dora the Explorer. Do you know what's wrong with this photo of a gunman? God, I hope they get Dora the Grown-Up's old voice actress back. I just don't feel right listening to AOK's new voice actress for Dora the Grown-Up. I get it, they're not exactly brimming with money, and maybe the other one was getting paid more, but it's the same thing like when you switch an actor or something like halfway into a season, or like after they've done like one season like fully, and then it's like, oh, they decided to quit or something, and then you get a new actor who's like, oh, it's similar, but it doesn't have that same charm as the original.
I mean, sometimes actors also die.
Yes, but
Or
I'm
fall
hoping
into
that
poor
wasn't the
health, or their
case.
career ends.
Again, not hoping any of those were the case. Thanks for bringing it
Yeah.
to be a downer.
Yeah, I just suddenly immediately remembered. Oh yeah, the Dumbledore switch in Harry Potter, the Harry Potter films.
I always forget that happened because there's so much beard you don't really notice.
Honestly, I noticed because of the beard at first.
Anyway, do you know what's wrong with this picture?
Is it the gun itself?
Maybe click on it, see what happens.
Is this actually the case?
Why did you click on it?
I'm about to.
I haven't said anything. Click on it, see what happens.
Take that!
Wrong! Just kidding.
Fuck you. Here, Your Honor.
Thank you, yes, I will.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you.
Now,
I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts.
Do you know what the evidence is?
The pistol?
Yes, very good. You're not. I think doing these cases has made you smarter.
Ha ha ha! The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand.
Okay.
However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand.
And a boop.
Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Is not provably Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene the court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. Know that it is not Miles Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people in the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Do you? I'm gonna become Dora for the rest of this game. For the rest of these games, when something like this comes up, do you know who shot the victim?
Miss Hart, the victim himself, Larry.
Larry can't hold his wiener, let alone a gun.
Actually, well, I was about to say, actually, I imagine he could.
I take it back. Larry can't hold the job, let alone a gun.
That's better.
I will hold Larry's wiener.
He can't hold his own wiener because
I
won't let
him. Oh boy, we're disgusting, filthy people.
Yes, we are, but we're in all the best ways.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't think it's a lot of hard, would it be?
She's a murderer. No, I'm kidding, she's not. We'll see her again in other future cases, although on a much smaller scale, I think, than this. Not in this game, later. Oh, we'll be seeing Lotta in later games. Not again. Very small amounts. Same with Larry. We'll be seeing him in small amounts, but we'll be seeing him throughout the rest of at least this trilogy.
Yay!
Any of them show up. I don't think anybody shows up in 4 through 6, except for Emma Skye. You will see her in our next case, which is the last case for Game 1. However, this case was only added after it was re-released on the DS. It was not on the original Game Boy Advance. I'd also like to just point out that these games were originally fucking released for the Game Boy fucking Advance. Back in the 2000s.
That explains a lot.
It does, but still, holy shit, it was on the Game Boy. Like, it makes more sense being on the DS, but, like, it's so weird to think that it was on the fucking Game Boy. Like, what the fuck is that weirds me out so much for some reason. Like, it makes so much more sense that it's on a DS, but to think that it was originally in Japan on the fucking Game Boy is like so strange to me. But yes,
Yeah.
this final case that we'll be doing after this one was actually not on the original Game Boy release and was on the DS re-release.
Huh.
It basically features nobody sans Phoenix and has a completely different cast of characters and almost a different type of art design too, because again, this was the first case being worked from the ground up on the DS, so it has a different art style, a different sort of tone and texture to it, and you get a different companion this time, because at the end of this case, Maya decides to go back and continue her training as a, don't worry, she'll be back at the beginning of the next game, but she goes back to train and become a better psychic, so we get a new person, Emma Sky, who's trying to defend her sister and blah blah blah. I don't care about her, but the sister will make a much later. I know people will be like, wait, who? Oh my god, she was in the first game. She comes back in the 4 through 6 games and becomes sort of like your modern Mia slash Gumshoe, because sadly, as far as I can remember, Gumshoe actually isn't around in 4 through 6.
Oh.
I told you a lot of people aren't around in 4 through 6 for some reason. You
Hmm.
basically get Phoenix and Maya in number 6, and that's kind of it.
Yikes.
If you're like a huge fan of the first 3 games, it's kind of hard, but then you have the rest of the cast that comes in to like make do of that, like Apollo and the orange blonde girl and her daughter and his daughter Trucy and etc. You know what I mean? Like there's a new cast of characters, sans basically like Phoenix and like again Maya in episode 6 in game 6.
Hmm.
I still prefer the trilogy cast because honestly it was a lot better to me. But yeah. Anyway,
Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? The victim himself?
maybe click on it and see what happens.
There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
You're a hit and run lover, gonna hammer to the wheel, baby, run for cover, gonna get it.
Order. So, are you saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
It's like that Black Eyed Peas situation all over again, but this is a much better song. Well, I should clear, this is a Black Eyed Peas situation, but the difference is I can actually sing this whole song instead of just only being able to listen to the beginning of the other song. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Let's Get It Started, but I really only like the beginning. Did I already share this with you? Did you know the original title of the song is not Let's Get It Started before it was changed?
What was it?
On the original album, it's much more controversial. I've listened to both versions, and I think that, I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand why the original, it was the early 2000s and people were much stupider back then, including myself. But the beat flows better and the words sound a lot more easier on the remix, on the Let's Get It Started version. The original song is called Let's Get It Retarded.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Let's Get It Started in the way that it just flows better anyway, but I mean, also, yeah, change it. But you know, people defended, people still, retarded is still a word that can be used for people that aren't retarded. And because back then, and they've said that it was used for something that was crazy stupid. Just something that's like, holy shit, this party is completely, you know, I don't know why I'm avoiding using it. I'm autistic. I can say retarded.
Mm.
I'm just like, you know, I've been called retarded enough times in my life. Same thing with fag. I've been called fag enough times in my life. I really like saying I'm a faggy retard. Then goddamn it, yes I am.
Mm-hmm.
I've been called that enough times in my life. I'm gonna take it back. It's my words now, motherfucker. Well, it's true. I'm so sick of people trying to take it. Well, because people try to use it as like threats, and I'm like, you're a fag, you're a retard. Okay, yeah, I am. What the fuck's your point?
Yeah.
You know what you know what I mean? Like people say I'm like, okay, you're fat or you're this. I'm like, yes, I am. I don't really understand why you think this is like insulting. I know I am all these things. It's not insulting. It's just what I am. Like, you know what I mean?
Words literally have the power you give them.
Yeah,
Give them
I
zero
know.
power, and it's like,
I give them mine.
and what?
They're my words. They're me. This is all great conversation for the podcast. Look, we're doing it on stream.
Yes, yes.
Gotta love
Right.
when we do that. You could if
Anyway,
you
Von
cut out
Karma, please.
all of. I know. I didn't go. I just. Can you imagine if you cut out all the times we started talking, especially during like the Zero Escape franchise? It would probably be so many less videos.
I know.
Anyway,
uh,
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question.
what?
An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet.
That's only half of a 6-foot sub. I don't know why there's a. Because usually it's $5 foot long. No, wait. A foot is. Yeah, that's 3 feet. Oh, no, wait. So that's.
A meter is approximately 38 inches. Or is it like 39?
Could you imagine somebody having 38 inches? Oi! Go all the way up your colon, huh?
That's what
Yeah.
strap-ons are for.
Be like a fucking
And bad dragon dildos.
bad dragon. But then could you imagine that would be like snaking your way around? It'd be like a fucking.
That's why those dildos are so thin and flexible.
Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, I just imagine like.
Reminds me. Oh god.
Oh my god, really?
This is why these streams are not for children.
Yeah, I know.
This reminds me of
I mean, this
one
game is
podcast
rated
I
T
was.
for teen anyway, but still, you know, kids, stop
Okay.
watching. If you're watching this now, kids, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
No, kids, this
This
channel is
reminds.
not for children. Go away.
This reminds me of during Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball. Dipper brought up the fact that some guy he was talking with really wanted to try really big dildos, or was like really intrigued. Dipper asked, "Do you actually want to try them?" And he's like, "No, I haven't rearranged my organs yet."
How sad. Eventually, he'll be ready to rearrange his organs.
Yes,
So,
but basically you have to
for kids.
rearrange
God
your
damn it.
intestines
Although the worry,
somewhat in order to
see,
be able
I
to
have the
take
worries because you play so much
horse cock.
Minecraft. Well, we play Minecraft, but like that's a quote unquote kids game, so it worries me because it's like, oh shit, they'll be like, hey, they plays Minecraft, but he says fuck.
I mark everything as not for children.
Oh, that don't mean nothing. Have you seen these things? But whatever.
I know.
Annoying.
YouTube has to get better about things. It's their mess.
YouTube is not going to get better about things. Did you see what was released today?
Oh god, what did they do?
It's been a year. You know what that means.
Wait, is it already rewind time?
Yes. And it was stupid. It looked like a video that was made by Watch Mojo. Because it was literally just a countdown list of different genres with different channels and how many likes certain genres, channels, or subs, or had, or records, or this. It was literally, but the video started out so, again, this specifically I want to talk about on our podcast, but I'm just going to bring this up. The beginning of the video was so passive-aggressive because they are literally like, last year we made something you didn't like. So now we're... Sorry. It makes me laugh because I'm trying to read it, but the fact that because it's red, like if you look, I'll show you the video later, and if you go watch it, it's said so passive aggressive. Just last year, we made something you didn't like, so let's see what you did like. And it's like,
I mean, that's kind of a clever joke, but still.
But it's not. It's red. It's like so passive aggressively, and then it just basically just becomes top 10 videos of like in a handful of genres, like games played on YouTube and top most liked videos and
hasn't that always been somewhat of the criteria in the past?
But still, like that and most liked videos of the year, I should say. But it was so stupid. And as of now, I should actually go look and see how many likes to dislikes it has, because as you all know, and they literally acknowledged, as they should, last year's is still, and probably always will be, the most disliked video on all of YouTube. Oh good, this one is I was going to say this one is too. I was worried because when I first caught it, this was earlier in the day, it did have more likes than dislikes, which made me sad. Luckily, that's changed. It was only off. It was only off by about a couple 100,000, but it was still relatively close. It was just like it had more likes than dislikes. Now it's at 688,000 likes and 1.2 million dislikes.
Wow.
Granted, again, that don't mean shit when last year's had, was it, I think it was last count 17 million. 17 million dislikes and 2.6 million likes.
Holy shit.
And that's from 184 million views. And then, like I said, this has about 8.9 million views at the moment. And it is, like I said, 689,000 likes, 1.2 million dislikes. Oh no. Why did you do this, you stupid fucking company? Pinned by YouTube. Top pinned comment. Us. So in 2019, let's see what you did like. Everyone else. We like copy and pasting other people's comments in the comments section.
They're gonna go that direction.
And literally, that's what anybody's comment is right now. I'm going down the list and I have not found any comment that is not that. Literally, they just copy and pasted YouTube's copy and paste comment. Oh my
Trolling
god.
YouTube.
Oh my god, I'm still going and it's still, oh my god, this is this is bad. The last, well, I should say the last, but the problem is that's not, it feels like it's been so long, but it's, with how bad 18 was, you'd forget. 19 or 2017's did have a more like to dislike ratio of not by much, not by about 2 million. It had 4 million likes, 2 million dislikes. But like, it's so weird to think that like they somehow really, really fucked up.
They did.
But again, you compare that to, but then you compare that to something like, so you have like 4 million likes, 2 million dislikes. Then compare that to the year before, where you have almost 4 million likes, and then you only have like 500,000 dislikes. They really started to fuck things up in 2017.
I know. I remember 2017's Rewind being really, really divisive in people. And then all of a sudden
And then if you go back to 2015, it's almost 3 million and then like 200,000 dislikes. Like I said, it was 2017 was when they decided, nope. So, and then 2018 is when they really decided, nope, motherfucker. And 2019 ain't looking too good.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see 2020.
Yep. YouTube has become a joke on their own fucking platform.
YouTube is a joke. It's been a joke.
True.
What happened to the days of 2005 and a guy just going to the zoo?
They are long gone. That is what.
Yeah. Yep. Nowadays, I just watch edited Family Guy episodes and infomercials and drag queens.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I want to watch this later tonight because Big Bird takes a lie detector test. I want to see this. From Vanity Fair, I just see in my recommended, I was looking at YouTube, I see Big Bird takes a lie detector test? Yes, please. I love Big Bird. He would never lie.
From Vanity Fair?
Vanity Fair, the magazine.
Yeah, I was about to say, from them of all people?
Well, they do plenty of weird crap. It's a YouTube channel. They have to
Well,
make.
I mean, yeah, they do plenty of weird stuff, but really?
I forget. Did I ever show you Charlie Hyde's is shit Lana Del Rey says?
No, but I want to see it now.
Oh, I did. Well, because I think I've shown you some of his. By the way, support or don't support Charlie Hyde's. I mean, I think the content on their YouTube channel is funny and they have good music, but don't forget that they also did a blackface character for a really long time, and it's on their YouTube channel too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no.
Has Charlie owned up to it? Like the
Not really that I can think of. They basically just killed off the character and created a new version, which is instead of a blackface character, it's making fun of like Southern hick characters.
okay.
Like I think because the original character name she had, the blackface character was LaQuisha Jones, and then she killed that character off and now became Lisa Q Jones, who is a Southern lady, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. My point is, she makes funny content on her YouTube. I think at least her old stuff, like her Madonna, her Cher, her apparently Cher really likes her Cher too,
I'd believe it.
more than people say. Oh, you like her more than Chad Michaels? Oh shit! And I'm like, no, I don't think because Chad Michaels is a different kind of Cher. If he's not doing like a snatch game, really, it's more. He does Cher to perform and specifically be Cher. I think Charlie did Cher to mock, but in a humorous, non-mean way, mock Cher. Charlie
did a
Chad would never
parody.
want to mock Cher. Chad does Cher because Cher is a god and idol. Charlie just mocks celebrities.
Yes.
Yeah. But she likes it, so. Not Lana Del Rey. If you remember on Drag Race, she started out, see episode 1, she's like, oh, I do all the celebrity impersonations, and Lana Del Rey called me an asshole. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess that pissed off Lana.
Lana Del Rey said plenty of questionable things online.
Just imagine somebody watching this in the future, most likely Bobbert, if you ever decide to come watch these videos again, and be like, will these two fags just stop fucking talking, get back to the game?
I know.
We got a podcast. We're going to do this on the pod. What is with that laugh? You are so weird.
I don't fucking know. I'm trying to avoid laughing too loudly because people complain.
True. I never complain, but I know who does, so I understand. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Is it my line?
It was, and then I accidentally clicked.
That works. They've been looking at the screen long enough to have read the line. If they haven't read the line by now, then that's their problem.
Anyway, order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
No, not at all, but I'm going to continue anyway. Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Of course
Autopsy of court report updated in the court record.
Of course he fucking did.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood. Yes, Your Honor. That is all. Court is adjourned. December 26th, 1:15 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Oh, that was a close one. Hey, Edgeworth. Don't you have anything to say?
No. I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but what happened out there in that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too.
What? You give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya.
Oh, right.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. I love that we're almost done now.
Yeah.
This day.
Yeah.
Could have done it last week, but now I want it to just be done. It's time for part
I'm
two.
sure she'll be happy to hear you say that, Edgeworth. Jerk. Edge jerk. I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of
Because
course,
it
she didn't
never
see the
will.
shooter. So the only part of her testimony had that stood was the bang she heard. Lotta's deposition added to the court record.
Thanks.
To be continued.
Right now. Why am I surprised? Or I hit wrong right.
Southern Dota.
If you run for cover.
December 26th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. What is this permutation of the clover voice? It's more wavery in my throat. It hurts. Okay,
Then
I need to not
don't
do
do
that.
it. Otherwise, I'll stop your cover voice for you myself.
The clover voice.
I don't. Clover needed to die in the second game. Needed to be done in the second game because that's the last place she showed up. You don't need to bring her out anymore. Just because you got to do it for 2 games and go fucking insane doesn't mean you get to keep bringing her back.
But what if I need to reuse this voice?
Unless you get a small child. Oh crap, there's Pearl in the next game. Actually, she's also in the third game. Shit. That's a small child. Well, she's younger than.
Times
Well,
that I will
she's
be able
even
to use
younger
that
than.
sort of
Well, Pearl's
voice.
even younger than Clover, so maybe not. Clover's like a girl / teenager. Like
Yeah, she was like
Pearl's
what,
a little
16?
girl, so she's like, what the fuck? But she does she also does Mia a lot. Maya is, no offense, a terrible psychic thingy person. Again, for the most part, she becomes better later, but Pearl is much more powerful, and you'll be using her for your Mia talking to pretty much in the second and third game. So, yeah, it is very weird because then you see her like, oh, this little adorable little girl, and then all of a sudden, whoop, and now she's Mia, and it's like, what the fuck? You were 3 feet ago. What the hell happened?
You were 3 feet ago?
You're I'm drunk. Shut up and keep going.
Maya!
Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day. Okay, it's early.
Hey, why'd you do that anyway?
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. He's not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry.
Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
Let's talk.
Talking. Questioning. Have you been questioned yet?
No, not yet. There comes you. It's just here. He said, seeing as this first offense, we'll let you go after questioning.
Phew, what is this voice, babe?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you wanted me to get a bill money ready. You can pay for me, okay?
Huh? How much?
I don't know. I guess I'll send you a bill or something.
Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? I mean, to be fair, bail usually is like 10 grand or something like that, so...
It's like,
Mia.
Maya, guess what? You'll be staying in jail. Oh, shit.
Any luck with Mia?
None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I shouldn't have stopped my training. I don't know why I'm doing this voice.
Because she's no longer able to contact me. She now has a completely different voice.
A what?
She stopped her spirit medium training and her voice has changed.
Yeah, that's it. That's totally it.
She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area.
I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. No.
Well, good for you. You have a sibling? Pearl's another sister, right?
No, cousin.
Oh, okay. Good for you. You have a cousin who's able to contact your sister.
Meh. That really doesn't have anything until the first or second, whatever. We'll get to that in the second game. Second case,
Yeah.
that's right, not first case. Actually, Maya's not in. No, Maya is in the second case, that's right. Or in the first case. She leaves, but she comes back, but you don't know anything because, well, I don't want to spoil it for you, but
Okay.
said there's lots of, well, I'm going to spoil it for you anyway. So there's a lot of crazy shit that happens in these games, like I said. And so you thought, like I said, we'll be interviewing a bird later, but you start off pretty much all of the first case of the second game with amnesia. Because you get conked on the head with a fire extinguisher and you can't remember shit. But you have a case to do and a trial to win. So, yeah, that'll be fun.
Okay.
And Maya's just sitting there like, do you not remember anything? What the fuck is wrong with you? And then Adventure's like, I have amnesia. And she's like, holy shit. Like, I think it's, yeah, because after you win or something, I forget what it happens, but something happens and she's like, in the middle of the trials, she goes, what's wrong with you? And she goes, I don't know what's wrong. And he's like, who are you? What? What the fuck? You don't know who I am? Eventually, it's like, oh crap, he has amnesia. We're fucked. But, Phoenix Wright, so, yeah. Anyway, let's move to Gourd Lake.
Okay.
We have to move all the way to the woods because just a bunch of walking, really.
Okay. December 26th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but there's still cops. But the cops are still prowling around the park. Wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today? Can we meet him for a park hookup? Gourd Lake Beach?
No, Gourd Lake Woods.
Oh, well, I mean, we go to the woods from the beach.
Yes.
Anyway. Gourd Lake Public Beach. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Keonce.
Damn right, because she loves him and not just for his idiocracy.
And that dick.
Language. What's your fucking language?
Watch your fucking language, you asshole. December 26th, Gourd Lake Woods. Hey, Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, pal. The trial today.
Yes, what about the trial?
Well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though he did save Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you. You know, wink, 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 wink.
Thanks. This does sound like the setup to a porno.
I wish it was.
They're in the middle of the woods, on a lake. Just two guys. I don't know how to thank you. If only. Anyway, tomorrow's trial.
Just
Detective
talk.
Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow?
Sounds like he's bringing in another witness.
Another witness? Oh, right, he said something about that in the trial today.
There were two witnesses.
I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it?
Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information.
Right. Yeah. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Right, I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth.
What's up?
Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before.
Mr. Edgeworth doesn't like to talk about himself too much, see. But there's this one thing clear as day. him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a lawyer, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident.
The DL6 incident?
Yes. That's the one 15 years ago when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels that pain now. You can see it in his eyes.
Maya Fey. I also wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey.
She's not on bail yet? That's strange. I told her to let him go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff, to be honest with you, pal, I shed a tear, too. Edgeworth, he was so moved. I saw his lip trembling.
Really? Cold as ice Edgeworth?
He was really grateful for what you did, you know. I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can.
Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be?
Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth's posting the whole amount.
What? Edgeworth?
Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Well, pal, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Now it's time to go pick her ass up from the detention station.
Maybe you can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Well, I was about to say, once you're done defending him in court, maybe he'll show you... Oh.
Let's keep going.
Alright, move. I assume we have to go to the detention center?
Yes, to pick him up.
December 26th, detention center, visitor's room.
Hold on.
Searching through a lot of the transcript with all the odds and ends of what you can do.
Pretty much. Anyway, Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go.
Free at last, eh?
Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it?
Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they?
Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for the bail.
Thank Edgeworth. He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did in the case.
Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. Oh my God, we've got to win this case, Nick. God damn it, I swear to God.
Talk. What to do? What do you think we should do next?
We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding.
Still, if there were any clues out there, the park's as good a bet as any. Oh, what do you say? Shall we head down there?
Sure.
Right, any ideas? Have you noticed anything lately?
You know, I did notice one thing while I was in detention. It's pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean.
I meant, have you noticed anything about the case?
Well, not much on that, no.
He's probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone. Alright.
Let's go to Gourd Lake Park. Entrance.
Back to the Gourd Lake Park. Gourd Lake Park entrance.
There aren't many cops around today, are there?
They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth.
Hi, y'all! Hey, it's Lotta! Beginning of a sitcom. Y'all really did it today.
What did we do now?
No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind.
Lotta.
So you see, I want to make it up to y'all.
Make it up? Today's trial. What did you think of the trial?
To be honest, I was doing it half to say I'd been a witness, even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry. I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Surprisingly, that won't be that much longer.
Oh God. Poor Lotta.
The next game.
Or good for her?
I guess. This time she's actually kind of a wit. I don't know. It's weird. It's very confusing because she's also sort of becomes your. She's a witness, but she also becomes your partner for 5 seconds because, like, my. I think at least once at some every. I just realized once, like every game, something bad happens to Maya. I'm pretty sure, at least, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, once every game she's put on trial for murder. There was the first game, or there's this game where she's put on trial for murdering her sister. There's the next game where she's also put on trial for murder in the second case. That's where you deal with a lot of Pearl stuff. And then I don't think she gets put on trial for murder in the third game, but she does get kidnapped, so I guess that makes up for it.
I mean, yeah. And then in
Oh,
the
yeah.
Professor
Phoenix Wright.
Layton
Yeah,
versus
right.
Phoenix Wright, she's also put on trial for murder.
The games just really hate Maya. Maya.
It's a trope at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway,
Right, you mean the first time you actually witness a murder. Gordy. What about Gordy?
right. Well, see, the way I figured, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos of rocket to stardom. All right, Lotta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too.
Finish your spirit medium training first. Making it up. Alright, Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us?
Please, pulls out her titties. Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. Well, that Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. Well, what information? Now we get to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. I'm telling you, some of these conversations are like set up the pornos.
Yeah. Anyway, a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us.
See, I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these Southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most Southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Not really. Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not?
What do we do, Nick? Deal, right?
I mean, either or, but deal, I guess. It's both, honestly.
Deal. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much?
Huh? You're completely off your rocker. I may not be sophisticated, but I am not trying to rob the poor.
Huh?
The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good, what I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa. Gordy?
But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist.
Then bring me proof that he don't.
Uh...
I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? Y'all see something, you come to me first. Got it?
Okay.
Right, see you later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Let's get
Hunting?
picking.
You don't seriously mean...
Gordy? I sure fucking do.
What about Edgeworth?
Yeah, we're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it?
Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? And this is where we call in the spirits team.
Okay, so...
Too bad I don't think that they were available in the early 2000s.
Yeah, I disagree. Anyway, let's move to the Criminal Affairs Department. Yeah, I know it's kind of a shocking thing, but we're going to move over there real quick.
Alright, December 26th, Police Department. Criminal Affairs.
Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again.
What do you mean again?
Whatever. Have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is.
The investigation. How is the investigation proceeding?
It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? Say that with an inflection. See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the L6 incident, and the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent of the victim was, in the case, Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. But why would he
And
shoot
Edgeworth
him?
never talks about his past.
I mean,
I
why would
bet
he
they'll
want to shoot
drag
him?
that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow too.
That's stupid, though. Why shoot him 15 years later? Like, do it as soon as you can, not waiting till the literal end of the case.
Yeah,
Statute
I
of
mean,
limitations.
someone might be, because of the fact that they're suddenly dredging up old memories. It's like, oh, it's been 15 years at this point.
But it's still, it's.
Yeah, I know.
Poor Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it don't look good, pal. Good. It don't look good, pal. I can't speak English.
Alright, Gordy. Maya.
I'm listening to music, goddammit. Music calms me. Anyway, say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? The monster down in Gourd Lake? No, I don't personally know him. I love that. You know, it's like, do you know him? No, not personally. Another big him. No, I take it back. Honestly, I think because he's very skinny, like very skinny, like little stick figure. So I feel like he's a hink, like a twink bimbo, twinko or something. Gumshoe is a himbo. He's huge, muscular.
Yeah, he is. He is pretty big.
He is. I like how big he is. But anyway, well,
I like big boys, itty bitty boys,
not this again.
in the city, but
Got it? I'll hang up.
Alright, anyways.
So we're looking for him. Huh? Are you out of your minds? Eek! You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then? Oh, Detective Gumshoe is staring me, Nick.
I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lada.
Nick, try telling him sooner next time.
Sorry.
I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay, I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? You can take whichever one you like.
Secret weapons!
Okay.
Investigation stuff.
You say that. Just wait. They're not exactly. Give us the goods. Hold on now. Everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. This is our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile. Missile? He's a canine police dog, still in training. Missile, Missile, here, boy. Woof.
Oh, he's a Shiba Inu.
Hey, he's cute. Look, cute dog.
A cute dog. And this will help us how?
Woof. Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. No, I would like to see your personal pole. That is not your personal pole, sir.
That's your personal fishing pole, not your
pole. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole?
Never know till you try. Okay, this next one is the last one.
No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by your choices.
Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector.
Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive.
Right.
How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector?
Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect.
I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason.
Give me a second.
Oh, well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. I mean, missile would be fun. The fishing pole actually would make sense to lure the thing.
Shh. I have to see.
Don't know about a metal.
Quiet. I'm looking.
Sorry.
Each one has different different
things.
Different things, I think. Let's do different stuff because honestly, I want to do all of them. Yeah, I like it. It also just proves how you're wrong you can be sometimes. Because the metal detector is actually the one we're going to use to find Gordy eventually. But I do want to do Missile and the fishing pole first because those both also offer very funny interactions.
Okay, I guess.
Oh, come on. It's funny stuff, and it pads for time. We already padded for time just by talking, but I want you to see them. It's funny, and it doesn't take that long. And don't you want to see everything? Remember, you haven't played these games like I have.
I guess yes.
Let's start with
how easy is it to load up from save points?
We can just go back to the. We can.
Oh, we can just come back to the precinct and then exchange?
Yes, we can come back and say, okay, I'm done with Missile, give me the fishing pole. Okay, I'm done with the fishing pole, give me the. Yes, dear.
Okay. So let's borrow Missile. Can we borrow Missile?
What do you think, pal? Be good to him. Woof. He's so cute.
Oh boy. Borrowed canine unit Missile.
Yeah,
From
but if you
Detective
talk to him again about secret weapons, it'll say, "Can we borrow one of the other things?" And then it'll be like, "Yeah, but I'll have to take back the last one." Blah, blah.
Okay.
Move to the
Yeah, that makes
public
sense.
beach.
All right.
Hey, Nick.
All right. December 26th, Gourd Lake Public Beach.
Hey, Nick.
What's that?
Just relax. I'll tell you in a minute. Be quiet. Hey, Nick.
No, I'm reading the lines.
What are the lines?
I was like, what's that?
Oh.
The Steel Samurai neck.
Hold on. Maybe I haven't. Oh, I know why. Because it hasn't. There it is. No, that's not it. Wait, where is it? Oh, that's why. Because I'm stupid. We didn't go into Gourd Lake Public Beach the first time. We needed to go to the Criminal Affairs Department to get that stuff, but we also had to go. There's also stuff to do here first, and then once we're done with this, we'll leave and then come back, and there'll be another scene with Missile. But for now, what's that? The Steel Samurai, Nick. Yo, Maya. No, wait, you do it. You do it terrible, but go for it anyway. Try it.
Yo, Maya!
No.
No. I can't fucking do the Larry Butts voice.
Well, neither you could in the first episode. Why didn't you go back?
I know, I managed it in the first episode. I forget what I did though.
Go back and watch it next time.
Larry, what the heck is this? Oh, it was my girl Keonce's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here, it would be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with a banner.
Wow, that's really impressive that she could find those for you.
Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. Oh, now I have the Hey Nick.
Oh, cool. Fabulous. So let me go back down.
So that means I don't have to leave and come back.
Good. Hey, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Missile's been acting strangely.
Missile? Oh, right. That little creature of yours.
This is gonna be funny.
Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy, good boy.
What's wrong, Missile? Eek, Missile! Missile!
Oh, stop it, the cannibal! It's eating my samurai dogs!
Wow, he ate every single one.
My samurai dogs.
I love it. It's like, wow, he ate every single one.
I'm sorry. Sorry, don't pay my bills, Nick. I'm going to have to this time. It's going to have to this time. Oh, Larry.
Hello.
Oh, you poor bastard.
Let's present Missile to him.
Oh, shush you, Mom. Present Missile with shiny eyes.
Hey, Larry, look, it's Missile, isn't he cute?
You keep that much away from me. What am I going to tell the big boss?
There's a big boss in charge of your hot dog salad? I said that is salad. Hot dog stand? Maybe it's a stand in front of a mafia money laundering scheme.
Maya, I think you should probably try to look a little sorry about what happened.
Oh, right.
My poor dogs.
I guess we can talk to. We don't have to talk to him, honestly, because it's like.
Does he give us any information?
Not really. Just talk to him about what the. You can talk to him about Edgeworth or the big samurai thing, but. Meh.
Okay, fine.
It doesn't. It's nothing new, really. Now it's time to go back and get the fishing pole.
Poor Larry.
Or,
How many more times are we gonna loop him into this?
I don't think the next time is. Yeah, no. The next time is.
Secret weapons. Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things?
Now it's time for the fishing pole. Well, actually, I was going to say, yeah, the missile fucked with Larry. Now it's time to fuck with Lotta.
Oh, I should have expected this.
Time to go to the Gold Lake Woods.
All right, borrow the fishing pole. Can we borrow that flimsy-looking fishing pole?
I don't. Just keep going. We don't need to read the line.
If it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right. Borrowed fishing pole from Detective Gumshoe. Alrighty. Back to the lake entrance. Move to the beach.
No, the woods.
Well, I have to get to the beach to get to the woods.
Of course.
December 26th, Gold Lake Woods.
Okay, Nick, this looks like a good spot.
A good spot for what?
Time to do some fishing.
She's serious. What are you going to use for bait?
Oh.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Miss along with us, too. At least then we'd have...
Nick, how could you?
I'm kidding.
Some jokes better left untold.
She hit me.
Okay, watch this, Nick.
Oh no, is she gonna snag the camera or the microphone? Just try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay?
Here we go. Ack, my leg. Wump. Hey, what are you doing? Sorry, Lotta. Don't tell me y'all are on some film company's payroll. Nick, pay her.
Dear.
And then let's present.
Oh?
The fishing pole, because, we're the only ones who we have it. But she has conversations for all three of the items, but this one's,
Present the fishing pole?
Yeah. Lotta, wait. For catching Gordy. A fishing pole? Are you out of your doggone mind? Yes. I mean, yes. It's a fishing pole. Huh. I never thought of that. Good luck. Thanks.
I don't believe it.
Yeah. Now it's time to go back to get the metal detector.
Okay.
We ruined Larry's and Lotta's lives today.
Oh god. Larry's just staring at us like dead inside.
What did I do to deserve this? Oh yeah, I'm Larry Butts, that's why.
Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things? Yeah, sure, pal. But I have to take back the last one I
Yeah,
went
yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah,
Borrowing policy, take it back.
yeah.
Borrow the metal detector. Can we borrow that metal detector? Sure thing. I'm not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything.
Come on, we don't need to read it.
Alrighty.
This is just that small banter. Like it's nothing. Story.
Well, I like banter.
We do enough. We do enough banter for a fucking podcast.
Clearly, babe. Alright, where
We
do we
don't need
go?
extra banter. The one place we haven't been yet.
The boat rental shop!
Yes.
December 26th, boat rental shop.
Nick, it's beeping. The metal detector's found something.
No. No, 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 no. We haven't been to the boat rental shop, babe. There are different lines before then.
Oh, I don't know. So
I'll
you.
read them. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good.
I hope so.
Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation until it blows over.
Is
I
it
get it.
beeping? Hurry up and beep it.
And now, beep, 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 beep.
Damn right. Nick, it's beeping. The metal detector's found something.
Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be on in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya.
Why do I have to check it out? Nick, look.
Huh? An air tank? Huh. The valve looks broken.
I thought it was Gordy.
Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster?
Oh.
Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It
Well,
looks like a string of flags.
we might as well take it with us now that we found it.
It's heavy.
Picked up air tank of dubious value. Now it's time to move back to. Time. Oh, I take it back. Now we, now that we found this, now we actually will have to talk to Larry.
Talk to Larry.
But this is because now it's somewhat relevant. Well, let's talk about everything, but really it's only the big samurai, but go for the whole thing, why not?
Edgeworth. Yo, Nick. What happened with Edgeworth? Well, we made it through the first day in court, all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though.
Hey, Larry, did you know Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Well, don't sound so fucking smug about it,
Huh?
Maya. Jesus.
That's weird. I don't think it was ever like that in school.
No? Really?
Well, we were only in the same class for a year. We transferred schools pretty quickly.
Transfer?
Right when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Probably for the better. He's dumb, but he's dumb and slightly innocent. Let me rephrase that. Ignorant. Blissfully ignorant. And you know what? We'll let him be. Hey, Larry, what was that big thing up there before? Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted.
Compressor?
Yeah, it's that little unit in my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs.
Oh, and here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself.
Uh-huh.
Using his blowing technique.
Alright. So that gives us some information.
That should give us. Oh, presenting the air tank. We have to present the air tank first.
Present the air tank.
Oh, ow, ow.
You okay, babe?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just had to cough.
Air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank.
Where is it?
Have you seen it before, or is it yours?
No, it's not there. Where is it?
Oh?
I'm looking for the. Present. Oh, it's not in here. Oh well. I don't see it, so oh well. You can do this conversation, I suppose.
Well, I have 2 responses, and I don't know what to do.
Fully pressing, so I assume you're going to fully press. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Oh, sorry. Is this yours?
Is it yours? Say, is this air tank yours? Oh, why would I have a thing like that? Larry, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags under Samurai there. Hmm? Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway?
To
inflate
something.
You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai. Now why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see this compressor I always use was on the fritz? So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. It didn't go so well. As I suspected. But the tank away or ask more about the tank?
More.
It didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it.
Tell us.
Fine. Whatever. It's like that what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then BLAM! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. It took my power deflated steel samurai with it.
What? Up into Gourd Lake?
This girl shared me out of my gourd, that's for sure.
Scared the shit out of him, but, you know.
Wait, was that big noise instead of the gunshot?
I don't know, but we'll see.
Alright.
Now it's time to...
The flying air tank.
Fly. Hold on.
For some reason, Flight of the Valkyries just popped into my head.
Where is it? So the tank... Wait. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next?
Well, that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th? A week ago. Okay, so it wasn't that time. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake, so I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, can't say give me that steel samurai after all.
Oh, and when did you find it?
Just the night before last. It flew way out there. Took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight.
So you don't know about what happened?
No.
That's too bad.
It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least.
What? Oh, this story.
Maybe we should go tell her. Huh?
You know, her.
Lotta?
Duh. Time to talk about Gourd
Lake Woods. Talk.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, I got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet?
Wait, what am I supposed to click? What happened or Gordy?
Oh, Gordy.
Okay, yeah, Gordy.
Mr. Lawyer,
Okay, yeah.
info, blah, blah, blah. Gordy doesn't exist.
Lotta, there is no such thing as Gordy.
What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof Gordy don't exist?
The proof that Gordy doesn't exist is here.
Yes, obviously.
Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without a proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist.
Come on, you should know what to.
The Gordy article.
Yes.
Take that.
Hold on. Larry's air tank?
Wait, you told me the Gordy article. Babe? Babe? I'm gonna have to deal with the consequences now. You're being quiet.
Muted my. Muted. I keep muting myself accidentally.
Okay, accidentally.
It was accidentally. The wire from my headphone touched the touchpad mouse, and the mouse little clicker was on the microphone part, if that's English.
I'll buy it for now.
I did. Whatever. I'm right anyway. It's not like it's a court case. You get a slap in the face or something. It's not like we're doing actual court trial. We're just talking to Lada.
Great, the investigative photographer is giving me career advice. Gordy.
Do the whole thing again and present the air tank. I said air tank. I'm probably
Gordy doesn't exist.
and realized I was drunk, but
Is here. Of course I have proof. Yada yada. The proof is the air tank.
hold on. Larry's air tank? Oh, what are y'all doing with air tank?
This is Gordy.
Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick, you fucking nutso motherfucker?
There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot, who happens to be a friend of mine, tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently made a pretty loud bang when it flew.
A bang?
The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo.
Oh my god, are you saying that Gordy is really the steel samurai? Well, little gal's dreams.
I'm sorry, Lotta.
No, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info like I promised.
Alright, what happened? Case information?
No, yeah, case information.
Okay, yeah. So, tell us this information you have.
A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of that boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on.
Something else?
Yeah. The night of the murder, my camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, you have another photo? Yeah, but there's nothing on in it, just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it.
It's possible that the guy actually died during the second photo's take off camera.
Who knows? Anyway, bye, y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lauda. It's all Larry's fault. Stupid fuck.
The legend still lives on, I guess.
The legend?
Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Ooh. Someone should whip that butts into shape.
Mm-hmm.
Whip, whip. All right, time to go to the boat rental shop.
Speaking of butts, boat rental shop. December 26th, boat rental shop.
Hey, Nick, this is the boat rental shop Lotta was talking about. No shit. You were just
You're
here.
right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all.
Well, let's check it out anyway. Time to move into the caretaker's shack.
Oh boy. There's the Scarlet Macaw, I can only assume. That's
Right, yeah, that's right. It was a macaw that we interviewed. We'll be interviewing that macaw later.
lovely.
Anyway, December 26th, caretaker shack. Meg, is that you? Eek! Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this.
I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya.
Meg! Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone. But pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You'll make your own man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running? An old man like me. Polly, the kids are home. Hello, hello. Nick, what was that?
A parrot. Rather a macaw, the one on that perch.
Keith,
Yes?
I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle?
Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop.
That's a relief, isn't it, Potty? Hello, hello. Yep. You fell asleep?
I guess he's relieved. Or Jinx Monsoon.
Shall we? Oh, shut up. Shall we? Let's do some examinations.
Examination. Actually, it's almost 9, so...
I guess we'll stop here then.
Saving game.
We were going to get to talk to the...
We'll get to do that next time.
Okay.
I can't wait, honestly. Okay, so thank you all so much for watching, tuning in. We hope you enjoyed. Please do leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want to see more, and Andrew, take it away.
Yeah. Bye, everyone. No. Like, comment, share, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. Videos, blah, blah, blah. Streaming, blah, blah, blah. Minecraft, blah, blah, blah. Ace Attorney, blah, blah, blah. Second game we're still not sure of yet. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
What you were supposed to say was hit the notification bell for notifications as to when we go live.
Blah, blah, blah,
upload videos.
Blah, 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 upload, blah, 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 Thursday, blah, 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 Sunday, blah, 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 videos, blah, blah, blah,
Sunday.
Blah, 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 2 fags, blah, 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 podcast, blah, 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 second podcast, blah, 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 other stuff, blah, 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 gay sex, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, babe.
Blah,
You
blah,
really
blah.
are a coot. which, by the way, we need to get back to playing.
Yes, we do, since that's the one getting views right now. It's almost to 10,000, that finale, which is still such a big cringe. Dear God. But yes,
It's so cringy, but it's so good.
No, it's not. It cringes me. It's like, oh God, why are we reading this I'm sorry. Next time, I don't care if it's Ian and it's the big one, I'm reading it incredibly funny because I cannot do sexy like we did last time. That is too fucking embarrassing. It's really like, oh yeah, no. I want to do like, Cookie Monster, eat your ass.
Sphincter.
Your mother is going to be screaming at you after this. Cookie Monster, eat ass.
I can't wait.
Goodbye, everybody.
All right, thank you so much for watching all this time. This has been Cousin Smith and
Andrew B.
signing off until next time. Take care. We'll see you guys. Bye.
Nom 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 ass.
I love it. Bye.